Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna film a different kind of video. I went ahead and asked some questions over on both of my Instagrams. So my lifestyle, which is at ramina.rosa, and my planning one, which is at ramina plans. So I have a few questions from you guys, and I haven't made a Q&A in a while, and I thought that this time I would change it up even more and make it a get ready with me Q&A. So I'm going to be doing my makeup as I'm answering your questions. This is definitely something super different to my channel, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. I thought this would be fun to do because I have not filmed a Q&A in a really long time. I feel like my last Q&A that I have up on my channel, well actually I put the video on private because I don't know why, I just did. But I remember in that video I promised that I would film another one, and it's been months since then. So I thought that it'd be the perfect time to film one today, especially because I'm going to be trying out some new products from the brand Merit. The brand Merit actually gifted me these products, and I'm so excited to show you guys. I've actually been using some of them this week, and I'm most likely not going to be talking about every single product that I put on my face, just because I want it to be more about answering your questions as I'm getting ready. But if you guys are ever interested in any of the products that I use on my face, I will go ahead and leave links to all of them down below for you guys to check out. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have these cute little clips to get my hair out of the way, so I'm just gonna clip them like so. Okay, I already primed my face, and it's so funny because I never do my makeup like here in my room. I usually do it in my restroom, but this is nice. This is nice. I'm also in between shades of foundation, and typically I like to mix. So if my foundation doesn't match 100%, you guys know why. Also, my face is like so much lighter than the rest of my body. So before I move on to the questions, I thought I would do this because this is like the most time consuming thing. I'm gonna look this way too because my mirror is here. My whole vanity. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm not sure when I'll be uploading this. I'm thinking sometime in the beginning of the week, so I hope you're having an amazing start to your week. I've been trying out some of these Merit products, and to be honest, these would be perfect if you're not into wearing too much makeup. Right now I am gonna wear foundation and everything, but this would be perfect for if, let's say, you like to wear light makeup to the gym, or even for like every day. I do have some blemishes. I'm gonna use this stick. I've been doing this as well as right here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but right here I have like kind of purpley under eyes, so I like to put this here as well, and that kind of cancels it out. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Usually I apply this before my foundation, but I completely forgot. So we're just gonna blend that. Okay, so are we ready for the first question? Because I'm not. I'm not ready, just because I haven't picked them in advance. I'm just kind of gonna go through the ones that I have here. And if your question did not get answered, don't worry. I will definitely be filming more of these Q&As. I just honestly have not had the time or much time to like kind of sit down and film videos like these. So I'm hoping that I can go ahead and do that this year a little bit more. Also, January has been super crazy for me in the sense of me having a lot of car troubles. I don't know if you guys want to like listen to that, my whole rant, but this is my official announcement that my year is going to be starting February 1st. So we're leaving January with 2021, and we're gonna start fresh February, my birthday month. Okay, so I actually got this question quite a bit, and it's about my new relationship, which if you guys don't know, I feel like some of you guys didn't even know that I'm in a new relationship. But if you would have been, also I'm using this brow gel from Merit. This is in the shade, I believe, brown, And you guys know I have red hair, so what I end up doing with this is I'll go ahead and use this to comb it through and give my eyebrows some color. And then on top of that, I'll go ahead and use this like burgundy shadow. It's called Bitten. It's from Makeup Geek. I've been using it for years. And since my hair is a little bit darker now, that's kind of what I've been using. So I'm gonna put that on my brows. And this is, I think, the thing that takes me the longest. But yeah, like I was saying, I am in a new relationship. My boyfriend's name is Victor, and he actually asked me in like the cutest way, like to be his girlfriend. If you guys are wondering or want to see him, I would say definitely go back to like Vlogmas videos. I'll go ahead and leave a video of the day that he asked me to be his girlfriend, so you guys kind of get to see him and stuff like that. Because I feel like a few of you guys were like out of the loop when I was saying like boyfriend in one of my videos. So yes, I am in a new relationship. So yeah, I really like the way that she had worded this like question, saying, she said, do you have a new boyfriend? You look so happy, and congrats if you do, as long as he treats you right. And to be honest, guys, I'm actually really happy. You guys know I transitioned from being with someone to completely being alone by living on my own, and I'm not gonna lie, that kind of got really lonely for me, but it was a good experience, and it still is because I'm still living on my own. But it's been such a great experience to be able to heal on my own, and then to find someone that's sort of on that same frequency. And what I mean when I say on the same frequency is that we're both have tried to heal. We both have learned to love ourselves and are doing things for our happiness and not like anybody else's. And I also got to the point where I really didn't even want a relationship. I just wanted to be on my own. So I feel like he was also like that in the beginning when I met him. And I just thought that that's the main reason why things worked out, because we weren't like desperate, or we didn't necessarily want a relationship when we started talking. We were just talking and getting to know each other as friends. And I honestly didn't know or didn't think it was going to get to that point of us like being together, but we are now, and it's cute. I feel like I'm in such like a sweet, cute relationship. I feel like I'm like in high school or something. Okay, so I just came back. I carved my eyebrows and I'm ready to do my concealer. So moving along with the questions, another one that I got asked a lot was, how did I meet my current boyfriend? So it's actually a funny story, and I don't even know how to tell you guys. It's just funny, but I'm just gonna say it. So we actually met online on Instagram, but he is un conocido. So he's basically a family friend, or his parents are friends with my parents. And to be honest, I had never like seen him before. Like I had seen his parents and his like tias, aunts, but I had never actually like met him. So I'm gonna go out and kind of say that the reason or how I met him was in part kind of my sister Ivana. She knew him and like his family more than I did. So long story short, I met him on Instagram, and it's funny because I feel like I'm a very assertive person, and almost like when I want something, like I'll just do it. And so I added him on Instagram, if you guys wanted to know, and you know, he followed me back. And the typical Instagram stuff, like liked each other's pictures. He responded to one of my stories, and I think we just started talking since then. So for those of you guys who are wondering where we met, we met on Instagram, but he's like a family friend. So yeah, it's funny because I was actually like asking him like let me hear how we met from like your perspective. And it's funny, he gave me like this whole story. And hopefully soon, if you guys want, he can tell you guys his side of the story, because we probably have different perspectives obviously about it. But yeah, let me blend my concealer now. I wish the story of how we met was a little bit more interesting or fun, but it's not. And it's okay, it's fine. I like to joke around with Victor, telling him that I was the one who made the first move. And I just feel like that's very Aries of me, which if you guys don't know, I'm an Aries rising, so I like to say that it's my Aries rising that likes to make the first move. Okay, so now that I've talked about like my new relationship and everything, I want to talk about something that you guys have been asking me a lot. And of course, since I left you guys on that like cliffhanger last Q&A video that I had, I'm just gonna go ahead and answer this question now, just because a lot of you guys seem to be curious about, which I completely understand. So next question I have here is, what caused the breakup? Which, as I mentioned, right now I was in a long-term relationship prior to my current one, and that ended in April of 2020. Now, I'm not gonna go into like great detail because I don't think that's really necessary. I feel like I'm in a good space right now, and I hope that he is too. I really wish nothing but the best for him, and I hope that he has healed, that he's happy, and that nothing but good things happen to him. So yeah, I just wanted to mention, I guess, what caused the breakup, which I wish I was able to just pinpoint it to one thing, but there were, I think, so many things already going wrong with my last relationship that, for me in particular, I guess like the last straw was that we couldn't ever align our goals together. I feel like I've, for the most part, always known what I wanted from our relationship, like for the future, for myself. And I feel like he wasn't on the same page. I don't think that I know that he didn't really know what he wanted. He was still like very iffy. And at the end of the day, I don't think he really saw a future with me. And to me, that was something that was compromising my happiness. So for that reason, I decided to end my last relationship. So yeah, that was kind of just it. We couldn't align our goals together, and he didn't really know what he wanted, or what I wanted wasn't what he wanted. So it was just that really what broke off our relationship. But once again, I wish him nothing but the best. I always do. Okay, another question that I got asked was, how did I deal with the breakup? And I'm going to talk about that as I apply my cream products. I have a cream blush here. I really actually love this shade. It's so good. I've been using it. This is Beverly Hills from Merit. And I have Cava right here, which is the highlighting stick. Yeah, highlighting balm. So how did I deal with the breakup? If you guys don't know this, I am a Pisces, and Pisces are known for crying a lot, being very emotional, and I am just that person. So how I dealt with the breakup, I think, was crying it out. I feel like I cried. And it's crazy because I was still living with my ex-partner while going through the breakup. And I always tell my friends this, but that definitely builds up like a thicker skin. So of course, like I cried like on my own. I cried there. And once I was moved out of my last apartment, I also had a lot of crying that I did. And I feel like just, I don't know, crying lets things out, at least to me. I feel like a lot of people don't like to cry, but because some people, I think, see it as a weakness, but I think it's very empowering to cry and be able to release that instead of like holding it in and having it there and never being able to let go of it. So in a way, I think I got over it by crying a lot, as well as I'm really thankful that I was able to move into my own place, because I don't think that I would have liked to go back to my parents and have other people constantly ask me questions. And so I'm really happy that I was able to just be all on my own and to be able to process my feelings and everything on my own. So I think that definitely helped me, being on my own, having to do things on my own, and hanging out with friends. I have gotten so close to so many people in 2021, and I would have never thought that I would have had as many friends as I have, or like good friendships with people that actually care about me and what I have to say and that don't put me down. The last thing that really helped me with my breakup was just sitting down with myself and telling myself that I'm going to start doing things that I've never done before. I'm going to try to do things that get me out of my comfort zone, because for the longest I was so scared to go out or make new friends or socialize. And I feel like once I told myself like, no, those are things that you have to do in order to be able to grow, to heal, and to move on. And so I've done a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have done in the past. And these are just basic things like going to a bar with friends, or eating foods that I don't typically eat, or saying yes to everything that people invite me to, which in the past I wouldn't do. So I feel like getting out of my comfort zone definitely helped me with getting over my last relationship. So yeah. I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I'm able to tell you these things, because if you guys are going through a breakup, I promise you, all you have to do is be more open to the things that maybe you weren't open to doing in the past. And that definitely has changed my perspective about life in general, which is good. Okay, I'm just gonna add this. Another question that I have here that I actually really love says, Romina, I admire how optimistic and motivated you are on life and your goals. How do you do it? And it's crazy because I feel like I've always been a very optimistic person, but when I get in my like sad rut, or I get sad about something, I'm definitely not an optimistic person. And so for someone to tell me that really reminds me of how far I've came and how important it is to put your happiness first. Because as soon as I started telling myself like, no, I'm gonna put my happiness first and what it is that I want and what is going to bring me peace, and I'm not gonna settle for anything other than that. Once I decided to do that for myself, I feel like so many doors opened up for me, and I just started seeing life in such a like positive light. And so I think it just has to do with really sitting down once again with yourself and thinking about the life that you want to live. So how does that life look like? What would you like to do in the mornings? What does your morning routine look like? What does your love life look like? How do you want to feel? And to me, something that I've really been living by is my happiness. All I want to do is to be happy at all times, and not to be crying and sad and maybe feeling like the other person doesn't care about my feelings. I want to be able to put my feelings first and my happiness first. And that's something that's definitely been helping me, and I've kind of been living by this past year, and it's great. I feel like you just have to be positive about things, and I know that sometimes it's really hard to be positive about everything, but as long as you try and you really put yourself first. I know that sounds like cliche, but it's true. You need to put yourself first and your happiness first. Like, just because other people want, let's say, access to you or the things that maybe you tried to give them in the past doesn't mean that you have to. You don't have to do anything for anyone. All you have to do are things that are going to make you happy or are the most convenient to you, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm back. I put lashes. Well, I did my eyeliner and lashes because that takes me a really long time to do. And I didn't want to do it on camera because I want to answer, I think, 2 more questions. I'm almost done with my makeup. So yeah, I feel like I took a little bit to answer the questions. I feel like I've been giving kind of long answers, which I think is good. And I definitely think quality over quantity. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next question. This one says, what do you love most about living alone? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you so much, Danny. I don't know if you want me to say your name, but the thing that I love the most about living on my own is that I'm able to, this sounds so funny, but I'm able to like walk in my underwear if I want to, or wear whatever it is that I want, because no one else is here to tell me otherwise. And not like someone has told me otherwise, but I just don't feel comfortable wearing certain things personally in front of my family. So it's funny because I tell Victor all the time, like, I have family appropriate clothing and I have like friends gatherings, like outside, like outdoors appropriate clothing. And so yeah, when I'm here alone, I wear whatever it is that I want. And I also like that I don't have someone like in the back of my head like telling me like what to do, like to pick something up or to clean something. So yeah, I feel like that's the thing that I love the most about living on my own, that I get my alone time, because I feel like alone time is very, very necessary. And I think for the longest I was very scared to spend time on my own, but I've learned to enjoy it and to love it, really. So yeah, I would say that's my favorite part about living on my own. Okay, so I'm gonna line my lips with this NYX lip liner, and then I'm gonna use this Shade Slick tinted lip oil from Merit, and this one's in pink beet. I love this color so much, so I can't wait to put it on. So, okay, the last question I'm going to be answering is a really good one. I really like it, actually. I like all these questions. And I'm sorry that I'm not able to answer every single question. I only have like so much time to work with here. But this question says, what has been one of the biggest lessons you've learned since living on your own? And I feel like this is such a great question. I feel like I learned so many lessons living on my own, but the biggest and I feel like most important thing is that I've learned that we all have to do things for ourselves. I feel like in my last relationship, we were both very codependent on each other, and being on my own has really taught me that nobody else is gonna get things done for you if you don't get them done, and nobody else is gonna do things for your happiness if you're not actively doing them for yourself. So that's kind of the biggest lesson that I've learned, is to do things for myself and not think about others, which I feel like that's very hard for me to do, especially with my loved ones. I love to like give and think about other people and how they feel, to the point where I forget what it is that I want and what it is that makes me happy. So learn that sometimes you have to put your big girl pants on and do things for yourself and on your own, because other people are not going to do them for you. So yeah. I don't know what it is about lip liner, but I love it. Last but not least, my hair looks a little crazy, but it's okay. Last but not least, I'm gonna use the lip oil right here. I like to put it like right in the middle. It's so cute. I love that. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this get ready with me / Q&A video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along as I got ready and answered some of your questions. I will definitely be filming more of these soon, so if you have any other questions, or if maybe your question didn't get answered, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below, and I'll probably end up making these Q&A videos on a monthly basis. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. If you guys are interested in any of the Merit products, I will leave my affiliate link down below for you guys, as well as links to everything else that I used on my face today. I really like how my makeup turned out, and I am ready to go now. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please do not forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your continued support. Without you guys even realizing it, you guys have been one of the main reasons I have kept a positive outlook on life. And for that, I thank you so much. You guys are so supportive, and you guys always know what to say to cheer me up. So thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.